Good evening. Welcome to Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community, the news you can trust and events that move and celebrate our very own South Asian community. I'm Nidhi Kathuria coming to you from Arai TV Gold Studio in New Jersey. In the news this evening, Priyanka Chopra interviews Vice President Kamala Harris at the Democratic National Committee's Women's Leadership Forum. Indo-American organizes the Diwali Fair in Princeton. Soho Johnny talks about his life and his philanthropic goals in an exclusive ITV Gold interview. Enjoy a sneak peek of Virus Bomb, a play that will run in the New York City on October 22nd. Watch the trailer of The Storyteller in our entertainment section. Stay with us on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community for news in detail right after this short break. Vice President Kamala Harris and Indian actress Priyanka Chopra Jonas shared a stage last week reflecting on their Indian connections and climate change. The actor was invited by the Democratic National Committee's Women's Leadership Forum to interview the Vice President. Priyanka kicked off the interview with a statement, "I think we're both daughters of India in a way. You're a proud American-born daughter of an Indian mom and a Jamaican father. I'm an Indian-born of two physicians as parents and a recent immigrant to this country who totally still believes in the wholehearted, American dream," she said. Watch a short clip from the interview.
I listened to a conversation on NPR earlier this year where they talked about you convening no press, no fanfare, just roundtables of women and groups of people at the White House who, in their words, feel invisible.
Yeah.
And I visited the White House this morning, and I have to say, I saw the practice, President Biden's promise of diversity and inclusion. That representation brought me to tears this morning. Your administration has the most South Asian representation in history and is the most diverse. It's intentional, it's commendable. So in your 2 years as vice president, what are the major changes that you have seen?
We're seeing progress in terms of representation. I'm seeing more young women in particular. One of the pieces of advice that I give young women, I just tell them, dream with ambition, right? Like, let's encourage ambition in our collective daughters. Let's encourage them and tell them we applaud it and we want to see it. And they should never feel that they have to be embarrassed or apologetic about dreaming and believing in themselves and what they can do.
Rajesh Anand, Arun Anand, Priyanka and Dimple of Indo-American Organization organized the Diwali Fair at Hyatt Regency in Princeton, New Jersey. Actor Manara Chopra, who predominantly works in Telugu films as well as a few Hindi and Tamil films, was the celebrity guest at the event. Entertainment, shopping, jewelry, designer clothes and Diwali gifts were the main attraction. Let's watch the highlights.
Welcome to Diwali Fair at Princeton Hyatt Regency, and being organized by Mr. Rajesh Anand, Mr. Didar. And I just came from Tampa and I had to come here because it's a house-full show. People are so happy, all the stalls are full. People are enjoying this festive season here, and we wish everybody a happy Diwali and wish a happy New Year to everybody who is here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Happy Diwali to you too. Really very nice of you to fly over here from Tampa. We are very grateful to you. Dr. Saab is a great pediatrician in Tampa, and his wife is also here, and she is a great lady and a community leader. And with me, Didar also. And actually, today we're celebrating Diwali as a Diwali fair at Hyatt Regency Princeton. And it was amazing, and I was surprised to see so many people here despite continuous rain all over the day. Really thankful to our community. Really supporting really appreciate the community to support the event. And everybody should do that, because in this part of the world, and it is a really our culture we are showing to our friends here, and it is a great event and a national festival for all of us. And thank you ITV and for covering. Thank you Sudhir ji, thank you Ilyas ji for covering our event, and happy Diwali to all the listeners of ITV Gold. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka Shah. I'm here with Arun Anand, who is the organizer of the event today, Diwali Fair. We are live here at the Hyatt Regency in Princeton, New Jersey, and we are joined here with our diamond sponsors, RK Jewelers, who are showcasing their very nice gold and diamond jewelry. They have lots of Diwali specials going on all through the holiday season, so please visit their store at Islip, New Jersey, and please come out and support Diwali Fair. We are organizers of many events happening in New Jersey, and thank you so much ITV Gold for your support.
Hi, I want to thank our grand sponsor RK Jewels, who has the beautiful collection of diamond and gold and polka jewelry, and we are so happy here with lot of people, a lot of crowd, and thank you Anita ji, thank you.
Thank you Arun ji, thank you Priyanka for inviting us to participate in this event. It's a nice show, and I request everybody to come and visit our store. We have a nice collection of jewelry, of diamonds and gold. Please visit our store, and thank you everybody. Thank you Arun ji.
Hi everybody, my name is Avish Jain, and I'm a singer and performer here in New Jersey, New York. And I'm super excited that I just got to perform here for the Diwali Fair 2022. It's always an awesome time here, and the audience was great. The venues and vendors are awesome, and it's just another performance under my belt, and I'm very, very excited. I had a very great time
Here in New Jersey, so I'm very, very happy. And yeah, let's just start the evening. Thank you. So,
बड़े काम करते मतलब सी इज अ रोल मॉडल इमेजिन इतना बड़ा फेयर करना आइए इतने सारे लोगों को बुलाना स्टार को बुलाना उनकी होटल फ्लाइट ये सब करना एक छोटी सी नन्ही सी जान देखिए कैसे कैसे करती है बड़े बड़े काम थैंक यू
He's one of the biggest rising superstars in the field of entertainment. He's a promoter, entertainer, and a philanthropist. Soho Johnny was recently at ITV Gold Studio, where he spoke to me in a heart-to-heart interview. Enjoy the excerpt from the full interview that will soon be aired on our channel. What was that leap of faith and the turning point that you turned to the charitable work?
I think akin to many, many people and artists in the world, you know, some of the greatest creations come from the greatest loss and traumas that we live with. It's part of life. You know, the greatest joy, but you also have to experience suffering as part of life and loss. And I think that's where I derived my inspiration in just losing my dad. And then I started trying to give back, and I started raising the bar and doing shows to raise some money for American Cancer Society. And that was my aha secret sauce in McDonald's moment, so to speak. And, you know, and it kind of chugged away from there. And you know, you get to meet so many beautiful people when you do charity work, and you have like-minded people. So over the years, I've been blessed, very, very blessed. I ended up getting involved with entertainment and a few music labels, Soho Records, Tribeca Records, SohoJohnny.com is the entertainment platform. But, you know, a big part of it was still that nervous kid energy inside, that passion of connecting with the audience. Because I'm on stage myself performing with the artist and just having a good time. Fast forwarding a little bit more, what I didn't know at the time, and many people in the audience may not know, the difference between a charity and a foundation. And that is basically a charity is great, but it's typecast for one particular purpose. For instance, American Cancer Society is only for cancer. A foundation, okay, is something that could give to different types of causes at different times, or multiples at the same time. And when I had actually lost my mom to COVID a couple of years ago when that first came out, I already had this on the shelf, and I said, let me push this forward. And we started, I was one of the founders for Let Me Help Inc.
Let Me Help.
Let Me Help, Inc. Let Me Help Inc. Inc.org.
So this is a non-profit
foundation? It's a foundation. It's a foundation. It's only a couple of years old. And during COVID, thanks to so many people like John Valesco then and again now, helping, and so I have a whole list here, and I have it on my phone. I don't want to forget to thank the main people. I think we did purportedly the 10th most popular stream show in 2020 during COVID, and we did something for 3 causes then: anti-bullying, as you said before, prostate cancer, and something for COVID for bringing meals to people that couldn't afford to get out, or they were underprivileged during the COVID times.
And you had a lot of celebrities on that.
Yeah, I mean, we had, and that's the mystifying thing when you do this type of thing.
So how does your non-profit organization identify communities or individuals to work with? And how is the trust and relationship built for future collaborations?
We only, up until now, would give to another charity, okay? If it was just one particular person, we'd rather give to that local charity that has their hands on it, okay? We'd rather just pick a focal point. We haven't done anything individualistic yet. We probably can, we have to check all the rules on that. We want to make sure, everything's copacetic, but we just want to be even-keeled to offer it to everybody and right now to fellow charities.
What services are offered to those communities? Do they truly meet the needs of the community?
Well, when we did the one in 2020, that was with Meals on Wheels, which many people have heard that. And that was just to get meals to whatever. And, those are local community-based efforts. And, they would just take the baton and take it from there for a local area, okay? And I have in mind, now that you think about it, and I'm thinking of food that's spearheading, because we're down in Soho. I know there was a good friend of mine, and I haven't even approached him on, but what he did years ago is that he took homeless people off the street and kind of put them to work to help clean up the neighborhood.
Wow.
When I was a child, I remember working with my dad in Soho. It wasn't the Soho it is today. It was desolate. There was no activity at night. It was just these old buildings that were fairly empty. Remnants of the manufacturing district, which no longer was prevalent in the U.S. in those times. And he took a lot of homeless people, and he started a charity. And I'm thinking about something like that because to help locally to get, because there's so many different charity purposes that could be had, right? Right now, this one is all about children. We just said,
All about
we're
children.
talking about the future for this one. We're doing October 1st at Eastern Time in New York Times, starting 6 p.m. And, you know, we really are hoping for a great turnout here. And listen, our contribution is doing the show and aligning a partnership with all these different mandates. You know, no one person, no one company can do everything yourselves. You know,
Yeah.
we're doing the outreach, and I hope, you know, I hope that we can make a difference.
A very pregnant Mary has lost her 12-year-old son and her husband to the virus. Now she must save the son who rests in her womb. Playwright Mumtaz Hussain speaks about his socio-political intense new play called Virus Bomb that will be performed at the Baruch Performing Arts Center on October 22nd. Take a sneak peek.
I climbed those stairs. This is the creature with the jaundiced teeth, just like his eyes. Are you the human rights lawyer of the International Court of Justice?
Yes, I am. Are you representing any state?
All the states of the world.
Who are you quarreling with?
All the states of the world.
Esta gringa vino para joderme la vida.
Little slower.
Esta gringa vino para joderme la vida. So you're the procrastinator. So you're the persecutor and the defendant. That's interesting. What's the dilemma?
Coronavirus. I want to bring those responsible for the virus to the International Court of Justice so they may be punished. This virus is a nuisance to the world. One can neither breathe in nor out.
मैं मुमताज हुसैन न्यूयॉर्क बेस्ड प्ले राइट, स्क्रीन प्ले राइट, फिल्में बनाता हूँ, स्टेज प्ले करता हूँ, मुसव्वरी करता हूँ और स्कल्पचर पीसेस बनाता हूँ और थोड़ी बहुत शायरी भी कर लेता हूँ। मैंने ये प्ले वायरस बॉम्ब इसलिए लिखा है कि इसके जो आफ्टर इफेक्ट्स के जो असरात मेरे दिल पे हुए हैं, तो मैंने ज़रूरी समझा कि ऐसा एक प्ले होना चाहिए जिससे दुनिया को या तो मैं इसको सेलिब्रेट कर सकूं इतने बड़े सानिया को, या इसके बारे में जो अवेयरनेस है या जो भी है उसको एक आर्ट बना के मैंने वायरस को एक आर्ट बना के मैंने पेश किया है और कोशिश की है अपने स्टेज प्ले में। ये स्टेज प्ले यहाँ पॉल सार्त्र की एक्सटेंशनलिज्म की फिलॉसफी पे बेस करता है। ये कहानी है एक हामला औरत की जिसका हस्बैंड कोरोना वायरस के डेडली वायरस का लुकमा अजल बना है और उसका 12 साल का बेटा भी। और अब वो कंसर्न है अपने बेटे की जो उसके पेट में है कि अगली आने वाली नस्ल के साथ क्या होगा। तो ये प्ले 22 अक्टूबर को ब्रोक परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट 55th लेक्सिंगटन एवेन्यू जो कि 25th स्ट्रीट है न्यूयॉर्क के एक बहुत खूबसूरत स्टेज पे हो रहा है। प्लीज कम एंड सपोर्ट दिस वेरी क्रिएटिव वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। और एक स्टायर है इस सोसाइटी पे और इस स्टायर में जो एक हंसी है उसके पीछे, उस हंसी के पीछे जो दर्द और दुख छुपा है उससे मैंने पर्दा उठाने की कोशिश की है। मुझे उम्मीद है आपको पसंद आएगा। प्लीज कम और इस क्रिएटिव प्रोजेक्ट को सपोर्ट करो। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Please take this blanket as a gift. It does not contain any bacteria or virus like the ones Europeans gave to Native Americans that contain smallpox.
Oh, first American
Continuing with the news on entertainment on ITV Gold, enjoy Ek Aur Ek 11 starring Sanjay Dutt and Govinda this Friday at 8:30 p.m. EST. Watch Vivek Oberoi and Aftab Shivdasani in the comedy film Grand Masti this Saturday at 1 p.m. EST. Reserve your Sunday for Parineeti Chopra and Arjun Kapoor's Namaste England at 3 p.m. EST. And that's a wrap on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community tonight. Send us your suggestions and community news that you would like us to cover for a print and television coverage at events@itvgold.com. Follow us on our Facebook handle at itvgold, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk if you're in the tri-state or in the Chicago area for community news, entertainment, and events in the U.S. You can also read the News India Times newspaper online at www.newsindiatimes.com or subscribe to the hard copy by calling 212-675-7515. This is Nidhi Kathuria signing off.